morning, timeless travelers. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Trish Smith. I'm the owner operator of Trish's Timeless Travels and the face of this vlog. It is the long road home. We're leaving. Say bye, Will. Bye. We are headed home. So we are headed from Osaka. We flew into Tokyo. If you've been watching the series, we flew into Tokyo. We paid for a car to pick us up because I couldn't do the train thing going home. I couldn't do it. And so we paid for a car to pick us up to take us to the Osaka airport. We are flying on Asiana Airlines back. We've got a business class seat.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
To Seoul, and we're going to see if we can upgrade from Seoul to LA. We have economy seats right now, but we're going to see what happens. So we'll keep you up to date. So if this is content you're interested in, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Alright, so we have made it to the Kansai airport. We are on gate 14, so we had to take a shuttle from the main terminal to get over here. So we checked our bags. It was a little bit of a hassle because my middle name wasn't on my passport. My middle name was on my passport, but not on my ticket, so it took us a minute. Now that we're here, on terminal gate 14 on the shuttle. So we had to get on that little shuttle right there. And then now we are on this side going downstairs. So we're in the north wing going to gate 14. Alright, we are boarding our flight. We are business class, so we're going this way. Alright, we have made it to our seats. We are in the last row on the right side of the plane. There is a 222 configuration in business class. This flight is about 4 hours, so it's not the... I thought you said 4. Oh, okay, 2 hours. Okay, I'm all confused. The flight is 2 hours with a 4-hour layover. I thought it was 4 hours. But anyway, so we have... stop talking to me. So how long is the flight? Okay, the flight's 2 hours. And we got about a 3-4 hour layover when we get to Seoul, Korea. So I'm going to show you the seat configurations. I'm going to show you the seat. And like I said, this is just a regional business class, so it's not the lie flat seat because it's just a regional plane. So let me show you. Okay, so here's our seat front. So this is the IFE. Got a coat hook, we got slippers, headphones, cup holder, a literature compartment here, a little storage area down there, and then the footrest out there. And although it doesn't lay flat, it does go this far. So it does go this far down, so it is pretty comfortable if you want to get some sleep. You got a plug here, and then a USB there, and then the headphone outlet there. And like I said, it is a 222 configuration, so we'll have a pretty comfortable flight on our way to Seoul. So I'll show you the food when it comes out. I almost forgot to show you where the controls were for the IFE, so it's right here. And then these are the controls for the seats. So it lays like that, and it lays almost flat, but not quite flat. So, but it's pretty good. Pretty good lay down if you to get there. So, all right, see you guys in a bit. So they just handed out menus before takeoff. Sorry, she handed it to me on the English page and I let it go.
Emergency equipment and emergency evacuation of this aircraft.
Here we go. So it is mixed greens with pork pastrami, braised leek rolled beef, or scrambled egg, fresh fruit, coffee, and tea. This is only an hour and a half flight, less than 2 hours. So the fact that we get a meal is crazy. So the refreshment towel, it's pretty big and it's pretty thick. So here is the tray table. You pull this up and out, over, like that. So lots of space if you are eating or if you are like working on your laptop, and it does not go forward. I thought it went forward or back, but it doesn't. So if you have food on here, you're trapped in here. So, but anyway, it's a nice big surface. So I got the scrambled eggs with potatoes and sausage and the pastrami and the fruit. No, thank you. And Will actually was trying to get the same thing, but they ran out of scrambled eggs, so he got the beef. So I'm waiting for her to come back around with the rolls before I get. Well, actually, my butter is already open, so I can't put it under the tray, so it doesn't matter. I can put it under here, but put the whole tray up under there and let it warm it. But anyway, I'll let y'all know how it is. As soon as I put the camera away, she came with the bread. So this is the roll that I got. But as you can see, we also have silverware, which why wouldn't we? Because we have the plated meal, but you know, some places are different. I was just made aware that M is for massage. I don't feel nothing. No, mine ain't working. Oh, there we go. I didn't press it hard enough. Oh my. That is delightful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Another ice cube or lemon?
No, I'm good, thank you. We've made it to the Incheon airport in Seoul. That little hour and a half flew by, like 8, and I took like a 20-minute nap, and then we were here. But I'm so sleepy because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. But yeah, that little hour and a half flew by. Let's pray for that for this flight from here to LA though, because we won't be in business, we'll be in economy. So, all right, we'll see how close the lounge is to our gate, and we'll probably go to the lounge. If we do, I'll show you that. If not, then I'll see you when I'm on the next flight. All right, so we are in the Asiana Business Lounge, so I'm going to show you that. Of course, it's kind of quiet in here, so I'm going to try to be real respectful, but I'm going to show you everything as well. So when you first come in, they have these workstation type tables. So they're taller with the plugs on them, so you can plug in, get some work done. And then there is a departures board over here. If anything changes, it'll show it over here. That is in Korean. It will switch over to English. There you go. So you can see what's going on. The restrooms and the shower rooms are down here. I will show you the shower room later. Then you have these type of seats here, where it's like the little 4-top table, lean back, loungy, comfortable, looks like a library type of room. And then over here you have a bar, so you can order drinks over here. They do have a coffee machine and a barista over here as well. And then they have the cafeteria style seating. And then on this side, they have the seating where they have the workstations where you can actually look out onto the tarmac and see the planes. You can see the Asiana planes out there in the back. And then they have these side-by-side types of seating, which is in a large workspace. Each one of them has an outlet, so you can see the plugs right there. They also have those little booths, but there are people in each one, so I don't want to show them to you. But it's an individual booth with a high wall with a lounge chair. And then you have the chairs like this, where me and Will are sitting at. And it has these little small tables and 2 chairs like that. And they also have these massage chairs in here as well. So you can do a full body massage in the chair before you go on your flight or after if you're transiting. And here are the food options. They have Chihao chicken, mushrooms, stir-fried pork and vegetables. I don't know how to pronounce that pasta. And then bread over here that can be toasted with some butter and jam. And then they have ham and cheese sandwiches, as well as a nice fresh salad bar. Some Korean cup noodle. So you can eat this here or you can take it to go. So they've got chopsticks for here and chopsticks to go. You can make your own coffee. And then they have a tea station over here as well. Orange juice, apple juice, bottled water, and some fried potato shrimp chips. Oh, so the white things in there are shrimp chips, and then the potatoes. And then they have a soda machine. So that is pretty much the whole lounge until I show you the shower room. 2 things I missed on the buffet, I had to come back and tell y'all. Number 1, sweet potato sandwich. Yep, that's the thing. It was eggs and sweet potatoes. Number 2, vegetable tuna porridge and button mushroom soup. Button mushroom soup, I understood. Vegetable tuna porridge, new to me. Okay, I am in shower suite number 3. So this is what on the sink. You've got a hair dryer, a magnifying mirror, water cup, shower shave gel, hair mousse gel, and lotion is on the sink. You do have to give them your passport, your boarding pass to get in to the shower suite, and then they'll give it back to you once you come out. Tissue in there. Let's see if there's anything in here. Yep, amenities are in here. So that's what it says, amenities, if I would have read that. You got a dental kit, a razor, shower cap, soap, and a comb in there. And then you've got some under sink storage here if you need to lay something out, like your clothes or something. And then you've got a Japanese style toilet with a bidet. So y'all can see Japanese toilet with the bidet. And then you've got a little step stool here, like to lay some things out, a hanging space, two coat hooks there, and then a pretty decent sized walk-in shower with a rain head shower and a wand. And we've got Dove body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. So this is the room from inside the shower, so you can kind of see how big it is. So you got plenty of room in here. And then this is the room from this way, so you can see the shower in full. So, all right, guys, I am gonna take a quick shower and I'll be back. Almost forgot to show you, they give you some shower shoes as well. I don't know about the cleanliness of those, so I always say bring some little dollar store flip-flops for shower shoes that you can throw away once you shower in an airport. All right, I am all showered. changed. I have on my t-shirt dress. I put this on when I fly long haul because that way I can take it off if I get hot and under the blanket and still have something long enough to get up and go to the bathroom in without having to put pants back on. So, all right, let's ride. So this is our plane coming back to LA. You can see there's 3 different boarding gates. There's one for economy, one for business suite, and one for business. Or maybe one's for the pilot and one's for business and one's for, I don't know. But you see how big this big boy is. This is a big girl. You see the little plane like we came in on in the background, and then this is the plane we leaving out on. So yeah, this is a big girl. So I'll show you guys the seat when we get on. And Will's not feeling well, so he didn't get his Korean KFC, so we're kind of sad about that.
This one needs to go up.
Oh, you have to.
All right, guys, we have made it to our second leg on Asiana. So we are in economy. However, we are in the upper deck economy in the preferred seats, in the preferred economy seats. So instead of the 333 configuration, we're in the 242 configuration. So it's just me and Will in the seat. So he's getting himself adjusted right now. So it's just me and Will in the seat. And then I will show you the seat stuff here in a second. All right, so first things first, here's the IFE system. It's got a little remote on it. Here's my tray table, and it has the bifold tray table. Get back in there. And then we've got headphones and looks like some seat pocket literature. That's about it in there. And then we've got a little pillow, a blanket, and an amenity kit. And I will show you what's in the amenity kit. So the amenity kit has some little paper looking slippers and a toothbrush and toothpaste. And then we also have a very large storage pocket over here. We actually have 2 of them. There's one kind of behind me a little bit, and then one right here. So, but they're both ours. If it ain't, I'm taking it because it's on my seat. But anyway, so I emptied out kind of my backpack stuff that I need and put it in here, like my toiletry bag and all that stuff. And they let me take the slippers from business class on the last flight, so I'm gonna use these instead of these little paper ones. But everything is in here. And then on my seat, we actually have this little footrest. So you can kind of elevate your feet so that you don't get so tired, so you can elevate your feet. And then the charging port is right here with the regular charging port. And I think that is about it. I will show you with the food when it comes out.
휴대선물은 머리는 선반이나 앞좌석 밑에 보관해 주시기 바랍니다.
All carry-on baggage should be stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you.
좌석 벨트는 양쪽 고리를 끼워 몸에 맞게 조이시고 풀 때는 뚜껑을 들어 당겨 주십시오. 또한 비행 중 좌석 벨트 착용 표시 등이 켜져 있는 동안에는 좌석 벨트를 계속 착용해 주시기 바랍니다.
To fasten the seatbelt, insert the metal clip into the buckle and pull the loose end to tighten. To unfasten,
everything so you can see it. Before I do that, I'm gonna take my butter and put it underneath my chicken. So it will go ahead and melt while I do that. So I got a little salad here. And then turn that so it doesn't bump it. And it looks like a strawberry cake, maybe. And then a roll. And then I got some ginger ale. And then we had some actual silverware for the cutlery. That is the chicken and rice. So it looks pretty good. I will tell you how it was. Alright, so that chicken and rice was terrible. They should give me another one so nobody else will have to deal with that. It's just awful, clearly. That pink cake was some kind of tropical fruit flavored mousse cake. It was really good. But yeah, so now that I am done eating, as soon as they clear these plates, I'm gonna go put my mask and my bonnet on, some mouth tape, and I'm going to sleep. I'm going night night. Alright, let's do a quick little review in the economy bathroom. So it is significantly tighter in here. Looks like people have been taking the amenities, but nope, that's toilet paper. That's tissue. It should have been some like mouthwash and stuff there, but it's not. And then this is lotion and mouth cups to rinse your mouth, and a mirror. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole size of this bathroom. So, alright, I'm going to put my mask on. And when it dries, I'm going to put my mouth tape on and I'm going to sleep. I just woke up. Now I don't know what this was. Some kind of hot sandwich. Like a panini. And some Coke. Alright, it is morning time now. I'm gonna be getting off the plane in a little bit, so I got the options were beef porridge or an omelet. So of course I got the omelet. So it's an omelet with some potatoes and a sausage and a roll. I got pineapple juice, some fruit, and a yogurt. So everything was pretty good. Omelet was fine. Nothing special to write home about. Fruit was really good and fresh. Yogurt, and then the sausage was like a really good hot dog. So yeah, it was pretty good. So we'll be landing here shortly. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth, get my life together, and then we will be off the plane, and I'll give you my final thoughts. One of the things I was waiting for on the Asiana Airlines flight is the stretching. Everybody stretching at the same time. Stretching together, I love it. Let's get it. Alright guys, we have made it to LAX. We are picking up our baggage and baggage claim. So my review of Asiana Airlines, it was a good airline. It was a good Asian airline, hence the name, Asiana Airlines. Business class Our flight attendants were super friendly. The purser came out, introduced herself to us, called us by name. The food was really good, and the seats were fairly comfortable. A little bit old. The decor is a little bit dated, but it was a good flight. The longer flight, which was the economy seats, where we had the upgraded 4x2 right behind business class, those seats could have used a little bit more padding, but they were comfortable, and the food was actually really good on that flight. The flight attendant, however, not as friendly, efficient, but not as friendly. Not mean or anything, she just wasn't as friendly as the business class flight attendant. You would hope that... Sorry, the guy just came flying around the corner with the carts. You would hope that you would get the same level of service friendliness in both economy and business class. Maybe it was just her, maybe just her personality, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Stay up to date on all of our adventures. If you want to book a trip to Japan, send an email to tsmith@trishastimelesstravels.com, and we'd be more than happy to book a trip for you. Thanks for watching, and we hope all your travels are timeless.